Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
We traveled to New Braunfels to go inside one of the most popular destinations for seafood dishes in Central Texas. Plus, we traveled to a popular restaurant in San Antonio serving up loaded molcajetes with shrimp, beef, chicken, and nopales. And we go behind the scenes of one of the most legendary barbecue joints in Houston to find out how they're making all of their popular bites. All that and more right now on Texas Eats.
Now we're here in Balcones Heights off Fredericksburg Road to go inside of a restaurant from a group of friends from Jalisco, Mexico. They're making authentic, great bites and fresh ice-cold cocktails from behind the bar. Plus, they have a huge item on the menu that you gotta see. Let's see what's coming out the kitchen at La Tequila Mexican Cuisine and Bar. Now we're here in the kitchen with General Manager Luis Alvarez. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you.
Now you're making a dish out here that's like over the top. It's the molcajete, but it's loaded with all kinds of meat. You got veggies in there. What's the first thing you do to make this dish?
First, we get the beef and the chicken grilled. After that's done, we start with our vegetables in the pan, which is bell pepper, onions, and some cactus, nopalitos. Once that's done, we'll get the shrimps going and some country sausage too.
And in just a couple minutes, we're gonna have this all assembled, so stay right here. I'm excited. I wanna dive into this thing. That is a ton of food loaded up inside of this molcajete, and it smells really, really nice. I'm excited to dive into this. You got a couple more dishes for us you're gonna be making here in the kitchen, so we're gonna meet you out in the dining room, including breakfast, which is served all day out here as well.
And don't forget the country sausage.
Woo, there it is. Now we're cooking. This looks great. Now we're out here in the dining room, and right in front of us, man, you guys made a lot of the hits off the menu, but I love the most here in the front, breakfast all day. You have a tres leches French toast, loaded breakfast tacos, and you can have them all different kinds of ways. Now here in the front, what's going on with this dish?
So this is our mango chicken, freshly grilled chicken breast with some jumbo shrimps mixed with our mango sauce and some bell peppers and onions grilled.
Here we go, the mango chicken. The sauce is nice. It has a little bit of spice kick to it.
We use 12-15 shrimps, which is the jumbo shrimp, and they're well-caught.
And that means about 12 to 15 per pound, right? So the bigger you get, the less number that you get on that. Now that's what you want. Rice and beans on the side.
The rice, that is my mom's recipe.
Now, in the back, quesadilla tacos. I'm loving this. You have the cilantro on the side, the onions, and then on the inside you got the birria. You have the cheese on there, a little bit of lime juice. All right, the quesadilla taco. Man, great flavor. And in the back, this item is the one we saw get made in the kitchen. You have that salsa on the bottom, you have the cheese on the side, you have the bell peppers and nopales in there, the onions, the beef, the chicken, and then of course the shrimp and the country sausage that's right on top.
We use some panela cheese, brings a little bit of a creamy mix in there.
I think we got the exact same bite. Yes. All right, look at us. I love the texture of the shrimp. You guys really know how to treat shrimp out here. And then the meat, the fajita meat is something that you really have to make sure you focus on the quality, because I feel like it's definitely an ingredient where people can tell instantly, is it good or is it not good? And you guys have, it's very tender.
Yeah, we don't use any tenderizer or anything like that. We make our own seasoning from scratch.
Of course, drinks in the back. I'm gonna grab this one. It is a huge Patron bottle. And you have that margarita on the inside, an extra shot of Patron on the top as well. Man, you guys gotta come out here, La Tequila. I mean, you got family recipes that come from Mexico, the live music, the happy hour deals and specials you guys have out here as well. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Salud, here we go, La Tequila. Mark, what's up with all the papers?
These are addendum window stickers, AKA price increases.
Oh.
And bad surprise price increases when a customer goes to one of my competitors, they run into something like this. This is an addendum sticker that's a price increase on the car that has no merit. They didn't know about it ahead of time, and they get highly disappointed. And when they come here, what we do is, first of all, we don't do this at all. You won't find any of my vehicles that have this. And then when we dealer trade a vehicle from another dealer, we collect these and laminate them so we can show the customer what they're going to run into. That's what we do.
That's a lot of examples, so it's surprising
it's a lot.
it's happening everywhere except here at Jordan Ford. So if you want menu pricing, come out here, walk the lot, and of course to get more information about all the deals, no addendums attached to it, go online, jordanford.com. Now we're here in Austin off East 6th Street to go inside of an iconic restaurant that's been serving up hot, delicious bowls of ramen since 2012. Let's go see what chef's cooking up for us at Ramen Tatsu-Ya. Now we're here in the kitchen with corporate chef Takuya Tako Matsumoto. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Which dish are you making for us today, and which noodles are you using?
Today we're making our miso hot. It's a tonkotsu-based broth, and it's our spicy version of our miso ramen. And we're going to be using our thinnest noodles, which is a 28 gauge noodle. So we have 3 different kinds of noodles. So our noodles are actually paired for different kinds of ramen. One that we'll be using is actually paired for the tonkotsu broth. We kind of went back and forth with our noodle maker, but it's also a traditional tonkotsu noodle from the Kyushu region.
All right, we got a bowl right here. I'm gonna hand it off to you. And then you have this noodle station right behind us. So what, are you gonna drop the noodles or do you go to broth first? What's the process?
First, we're gonna sauce the bowl.
Oh, you're gonna sauce the bowl?
Right?
Okay,
Before
well,
we add, and then broth, and then noodles.
oh, you even got tickets coming in. I'm telling you, it's
We're
popping
like
out here.
live direct right now. So every ramen has some kind of like aromatic oil or fat. So this is a lard. And then this is what we call this our spicy bomb. So this is like a in-house spicy paste that we make.
Nice.
This is the miso sauce, and we also make this in-house as well. So scoop.
You have the base in here now for the miso hot. What's the next step?
Yeah, so the next is we're gonna be putting the soup.
You have different broth pots over here. What's the one that you're going for right now?
So this is our tonkotsu broth. It's a pork bone broth, and it actually takes, it's a very long process. It takes several days to make.
Several days.
Several days. We soak the bones.
Oh, very nice.
Break the bones.
So now you have the broth, you have the base, you're whisking this all up. You can see the colors expand out from that spice bomb. Now it's time for noodles.
Yeah. So this is like the Japanese version of fast food, the OG fast food. And then we're gonna time this at 26 seconds. And then we wanna stir. So the way I think about it is like you want your noodles to swim.
Very nice, Chef. This is absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's a piece of art. So you and your team, you're gonna make a couple more bites for us, a couple different dishes, and then I'm gonna meet you out in the garden, and then we're gonna dive into the food. Chef, now we're out here in one of the many places that you can enjoy your cuisine, and right behind is a beautiful garden area that you have where people can come and dine. And you also have bites from out of the kitchen. We saw this one get made back there, but you have 2 other dishes. What do we have here in the front?
Yeah, so this is our chili oil gyoza, pan-seared dumplings. And then we have like a sweet, sour, spicy sauce.
Cheers. Here we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, it's very bright.
Yeah.
I love that. Very like almost citrus forward. What is that? It's like is that the vinegar or is that the citrus? What is
Both, so there's like a vinegar and like a lemon juice in there, so.
that? I love that. We got this bowl, which we saw get made in the kitchen. You have a different bowl right here. What do you have?
So this is our OG, the original, and this is kind of based on Hakata, southern part of Japan, where it originates from.
Look at that. Man, that looks great. Big flavor, great texture on the noodles. And then all the sides, you get to have fun, kind of throw some of the corn in there, the pork, green onions, and then some of the veggie mix, man. This is rock. Give me some elbow. Bang. I love it. You love ramen, and you love cocktails, and you love having a good time. This is the spot to come to. What's going on with these little frozen beers?
So that's our Kirin beer with a foam cap, and it's actually like a frozen foam cap.
Uh-huh.
So it's got a nice slushy vibe.
Cheers. You gotta get past the little ice foam. It's like a glacier hanging out on top.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we go behind the scenes of one of the most legendary barbecue joints in Houston to find out how they're making all of their popular bites. And next on the show, we travel to New Braunfels to go inside one of the most popular destinations for seafood dishes in Central Texas. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. When you're in New Braunfels and you're thinking about seafood, one place always makes it to the top of the list, and it's inside of a restored post office building that was built in 1915. Let's go see what they got new on the menu at McAdoo's. Joining us now is Executive Chef McAdoo. Thank you so much for having us in the kitchen.
Thank you for being here.
Man, this place is amazing. I'm so excited to be back here at McAdoo's, and you're gonna be showing us one of the most popular items on the menu right now. How you make it? What are you making for us today?
We're going to be making our mahi boudreaux. It's our most popular dish that we have.
It sounds amazing. So what's the first thing you do to get cooking?
So we're going to grill our fish.
Right onto the flat top.
We're going to get our sauce, kind of warm it up a little bit. Then it's going to be a little bit of blackened shrimp. Fish is ready to go. Come over here to our plating station. We have our beautiful Cajun dirty rice. Then we're going to do our beautiful fish right on top. And our wine butter sauce.
Oh my gosh. And those blackened shrimp to finish off the dish. Wow.
There we go. That's our mahi boudreaux.
Chef, thank you so much for showing us the mahi boudreaux. You made that look easy. And I tell you what, it's not just this dish. You're gonna be making plenty more for us, and we'll meet you out in the dining room here in just a little bit. This looks incredible. Great job, Chef.
Thank you.
Now we're here in the dining room, and Chef, everything looks outstanding. We even have some bites from the oyster bar. And this is something that you guys do seasonally called Oystoberfest, right?
We just celebrate all the oysters that we get from all over the United States, including the East Coast. I like to do a couple different menu options for that month.
You actually have an assortment of oysters here in the front of us. Plus on top, you have some shrimp. You even got some crab legs in the back. And I see a lemon, so you got to use it right on top. Look at that, beautiful. It's customary. We got to do an oyster shot together. Are you down?
There, yeah.
I'm gonna go a little horseradish, a little cocktail sauce. That's just flavor, baby. Cheers, Chef.
Cheers.
Oyster shots. Divine. Oysters are always delicious, and you guys got such a great selection. The mac and cheese. My goodness, that's a great looking bowl of mac and cheese. What makes yours special?
So it's kind of an elevated mac and cheese. Got lobster meat in it as well, so kind of decadent in that form. It's got 4 cheeses. It's got American cheese, Parmesan, Gouda, and Monterey Jack. Little Parmesan crust over the top.
Oh, look at the steam on that bad boy. That looks phenomenal. So you got a little crunch. You got the goo. It's exactly what you want for mac and cheese. Cheers, Chef. The mac and cheese. Dang! Oh, wow. The lobster flavor is so prominent in a beautiful way. It's buttery, it's cheesy, it's got a nice little crunch to it, and I love the textures. I want to eat the whole thing. And the pasta noodles themselves, nice little bite to them, perfect al dente. That is a great bowl. Now, in the front, this is what we saw get made in the kitchen.
Yes, sir.
The mahi boudreaux. This looks incredible. All right, we got to get a little bite of this one. Tender, a little bit of that dirty rice right there, the butter sauce, the mahi boudreaux. Oh, wow. Give some love on that one. Bam. That one's beautiful.
Thank you.
Nice and buttery. And then the rice, it sucks in all of that buttery goodness on the sauce. The meat itself, from the protein of the fish, so tender. But you have that nice little char on the outside. That's a wonderful dish. Now, in the back, the fondue is like a classic bite.
Signature.
Yeah, it's a signature bite on the menu, and it comes with all the bread, the crostinis on the side, and this one is definitely a must-have. Even when you're just visiting New Braunfels, I would fly from around the world just for this one bite right here. And you gotta say, Broom, wash it all down with an ice-cold cocktail. McAdoo's, you guys are always doing a great job. I mean, if there's a restaurant that you have to visit in this area of Texas, McAdoo's is definitely the restaurant to visit. Looks awesome. Thank you, Chef, for having us out here. So many great reasons to come out all throughout the year, and especially during Oystoberfest.
Yes, sir.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we go behind the scenes of one of the most legendary barbecue joints in Houston to find out how they're making all of their popular bites. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Houston off Kirby Drive to go inside of a barbecue institution here in the city that's been serving up great bites since 1977 when Levi Goode's dad, Jim, opened it up and started giving out briskets, ribs, and all the wonderful sides. Let's see what's in the pits at Goode Company BBQ. Now we're here in the kitchen with Assistant General Manager Rafael Marquez. Thank you so much for having us.
Yes, sir.
Now, right in front of us, this is the start of what is going to be an absolutely delicious bite. This is the brisket in its rawest, purest form right here. I see you already have taken a little bit off the edge here. What's your technique behind trimming these to make them perfect for the restaurant?
We're just making sure we get everything that, will be just burned off in the pit anyways. So we want to make the brisket aerodynamic.
Aerodynamic, because that air goes right over it, and if it hits any little parts or pieces, that's going to get burned up. Where people get confused about briskets in general is like they usually think they're this big piece of meat when you see them in the store, but when you cut it down, it actually becomes much smaller. What's your rule of thumb on the thickness of fat that you want to keep on the top here?
Just a 1/4 inch, and just remove all the excess fat that we don't want.
The brisket is now all trimmed up, so what's the next step?
Put about a cup of seasoning into a brisket.
Give me a secret. Tell me a little something about it.
The seasoning is something that we do a little different than most, but it still keeps it traditional to the Texan barbecue.
What kind of wood y'all using out here?
We use mesquite, only mesquite.
There we go. How long do you let it smoke for?
Usually about 15 hours.
15 hours, low and slow.
Low and slow.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Love briskets. Now we're out here in the dining room, and joining us right now is General Manager Eric Bateman. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Now, since 1977, this restaurant's been slinging out the goods, no pun intended. Talk to me about the experience that you've had here and what it means for you to be a part of this business.
When you go to a restaurant interview and they tell you we're one family here, you hear it everywhere, but here they mean it.
And if you really want to dive into it, this is the OG spot. This is where it all started.
That's right.
Jim Goode, that's the guy, that's the legend. And it starts with the brisket, which we saw get made. So you ready to dive into some good brisket?
Oh, absolutely.
It holds up on its own weight, pulls apart right when you go on it. It just smells great.
I'm already going in.
That's the bite. Very nice flavoring. The seasoning accents the protein. But if you're really hungry, you're extra hungry, loaded baked potato. What's going on in that one?
This one is with our Czech sausage, which we make at our commissary. You can get any meat you want if you want to do it with chopped brisket or chopped turkey. Always hits the spot.
It has a really nice, bold, rich flavor, and it just complements the protein, complements the potato. That is a great bite. That is really nice. Off to the left here, what kind of sandwich you got?
This is a sliced brisket sandwich on our house-made jalapeno cheese bread.
Oh, come on. That's the bite. Wow. This is exceptional. I love all the cheese elements in there. The brisket just sings in that. And I tell you what, you have to save room for dessert. And you also got some, is this potato salad off
It
this?
is. You can't have barbecue without potato salad.
You guys, Goode Company BBQ here in Houston. You have to save room for dessert when you come out here because it's all about the pecan pie, which is super, it's world renowned. I say it is. You guys, Goode Company BBQ here in Houston. Come out here, enjoy all the sights, all the flavors, and just have a good time. Haha.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
Don't go anywhere.
There's more Texas Eats coming up!
After the break. Hey, it's David Elder, and right now on Texas Eats, we're traveling all across the Lone Star State, going to great restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for wok-fired food in San Antonio at an award-winning restaurant serving up a wide variety of Asian fusion. Plus, we cruise up to New Braunfels for a comfort food bistro serving up juicy rack of lamb, lemon risotto, and so much more. And we head on up to Austin to go inside of a restaurant offering exotic island-inspired bites. All that and more right now on Texas Eats.
Austin off East 6th Street to go inside of a restaurant that's serving up Afro-Caribbean fusion. Let's go see what they're cooking up in the kitchen at Canje. Now we're here in the kitchen with Chef de Cuisine Sho Uemura. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for being here.
Now, you have a dish that you're going to be assembling right in front of us. What do you got going on?
So here we have our ceviche. So here I got a little bit of dragon fruit. And then here we have some scallions and a little bit of red onion as well. And then we're going to throw in a little bit of ginger. And then we like to use cilantro. I like to give it a good mix up first. Just kind of get everything incorporated. So we're going to season with a little bit of salt just to enhance the flavor of everything. Some sugar as well, not too much. And then we'll use our sour orange broth. Just give it some acid and a little bit of punch. Give everything a good mix up. Should always taste just to make sure everything's good. Pretty good. Not too bad. Done this a time or two, you can tell. And then we're gonna top it with some of our sweet peppers, marinated with a little bit of lemongrass. We're gonna put in some toasted peanuts. It's part of like the African diaspora of Caribbean food. And then we got a little bit of green oil here. We've got a little bit of scallion and cilantro in it, just for a little bit of color and just a little bit of flavor as well. And that's it, that's our ceviche. And then we serve it with some taro chips.
Well, Chef, you're an artist. It's really pretty. And you got a couple more dishes you're gonna be making for us here in the kitchen. I'll take this out to the dining room. We'll see you in a little bit. Now we're here in the dining room. Right behind us is the bar top, and the inside is gorgeous in here. I love the way it is all set up. The decor is outstanding, and the bites.
Yes.
You guys brought out some of the big heavy hitters, and I want to start right here. This bite, what's going on in this bowl?
So that is our pepper pot. We use castor, and then for the protein, we use wild boar. It comes from Fredericksburg. A guy brings me a boar every Monday.
Hey, don't worry about it. I got a boar guy from Fredericksburg.
Yeah, he's great.
Don't worry about it. Okay, and then you got a roti right here, which is the flatbread, traditional for the islands out there.
So this is the Guyanese style roti. We laminate it so there's layers in there, like nice flaky layers.
It's thick, man.
It's nice. Tear it apart and then just dip in and go straight for it.
Cheers, Chef.
Cheers.
All right, here we go. That's outstanding. Super tender. That sauce, my goodness. You can put that on any protein and it's gonna shine. That's crazy, just by itself.
Yeah.
It's like the ultimate butter tortilla.
So this is our jerk chicken, traditional in Jamaica. It's nice and spicy. It should be nice and fragrant as well.
Beautiful texture on the outside, a little bit of char.
And then this is pica peppa. Pica peppa is like a Jamaican style condiment. You're gonna have mangoes in there, a little bit of scotch bonnet, black pepper.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go. That's a nice bit of spice to it.
Yeah.
Super juicy. Look at the inside, glistening. It's got a good kick to it, man. I'm not gonna lie.
We serve it with the pica peppa so it can kind of like cool it down just a little bit.
All right, pica peppa, here we go. Very nice, almost like an apple butter. A little sweet, slightly savory, a little bit salty, but the sweet really comes out velvety. It's taking everything in me not to destroy this chicken plate right here.
So this is our pink pineapple with some Texas watermelon. There's a passion fruit vinaigrette on the bottom as well. We sprinkle it with just a little bit of ají amarillo, which is kind of like a slightly sweet, slightly spicy pepper. Canje came about from Tavel Bristol Joseph. He's originally from Georgetown, Guyana. This pink pineapple was owed to his grandmother. She would just give him a piece of fruit, whether he was sad, happy, whatever it may be, right? It was kind of like a sign of love.
Good shit. Bro. That's one of the craziest bites ever. That's an explosion of flavor. It's tart, a little sour, it's very sweet. And a little bit of like a vinegar punch to it. Man, that is awesome. I want to drink that.
You can if you want. I'll let you, that's fine.
You let me do it. And then in the back, we had the little chips.
So just take that and put it on there, kind of like a tostada.
The ceviche. Give me some tap. Bam, give me some foot. Bam! Whole menu, rocket. My goodness. It's fun how adventurous the menu is, the thoughtfulness into every bite. You can taste the culture in here. Ice cold drinks from behind the bar. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Thank you for having us out here.
Thank you.
Canje, East 6th Street, Austin. This is a spot you want to come to.
Go for it. There it is.
Now we're here in San Antonio at the Pearl to go inside of an Asian fusion restaurant that started in 2018 as a series of pop-ups. And now Chef Jen Dauberton is slanging out wok-fired dishes in a building that's more than 100 years old. Let's see what they got on the menu at Best Quality Daughter. Now Now we're here in the kitchen, and joining us right now, Chef de Cuisine, Alan Nelson. Thank you so much for having us. And now we're going to be watching a dish get made from start to finish right now.
This is Zach. He's going to be making our drunken mole noodle. That is a farm-to-table Wagyu beef flank. Bell peppers, very sweet, kind of offsets the spiciness of the Fresno peppers. This dish is called drunken noodle because the flavors are so bold it can sober up a drunken person. So this dish in particular is kind of an amalgamation between Tex-Mex flavors and traditional Thai flavors. There's a marriage between a curry and a mole. Very similar flavors. We have pasilla peppers, sunflower seeds coming from the mole, but we also have a curry paste, fresh peppers coming from the Thai side. And also sauce contains like a coconut cream.
Oh, look at that, saucing it up, baby. Let's go. This is about to get plated. Look at that, right on top.
That's going to get garnished with some fresh Thai basil.
Great job, sir. That dish looks delicious. I'm very excited, Chef, because there's a lot more dishes coming out of the kitchen right now. So I'm going to let you guys get to it. I know you're busy, and I'll meet you out in the dining room. Now we're out here in the dining room, and Chef, your team has prepared a lovely assortment of items off the menu. Now, these are the heavy hitters. These are the ones that you have to have when you come out.
So this is our pork belly, som meaning wrapped. Cooks for 10 hours. It really breaks down that tough fibers and everything like that. Gets it really luscious.
That's the glaze, baby. Let's go.
So that red sauce there is, I'd liken it to almost like a salsa. It's going to have a red chili base with red onions, cilantro, and fish sauce. Roll it up and dive right in.
Here we go, the pork belly som. That's the bite. Woo! Oh, wow. Give me some love, Chef. Bam! That is phenomenal. Every little bite, the acidity, the little vinegar bite you get from the red onion just cuts through, really bright. But the pork belly, super tender, very rich, very fatty. You're getting a lot of that umami, too, from the sauce. That is a fresh bite. I could have this one just for lunch by itself. Give me a good book. I'm coming out here, I'm reading it, I'm eating this one. We saw this one get made in the kitchen, the drunk noodles. We're gonna put some lime on top of it. Oh yeah, look at that. Steamy, noodly goodness. When you grab it, the smell, the aroma, it wakes up as soon as you start moving it. All right, cheers to you, Chef.
Cheers. Well, that's the one.
That's the dish. It's velvety. My gosh, the sauce is so creamy. And then the texture of the protein, it's so tender, but it has a little bit of crispiness on the outside, that wok-fire. And then the veggies, the produce, it has a good little crunch to it as well. So everything just held on to that al dente. This is crazy. What's going on with these in the back?
These are the Impossible pot stickers. So this is a vegan dish.
Oh, nice.
Filling is made with Impossible meat, a little bit of shiitake mushroom, and then some ginger and garlic. Take them a little dunk in there. That's got some black vinegar, soy sauce, and some chili paste.
Oh, very nice. All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa. Oh my goodness. I love the crunch on the outside. And these things are stuffed. That is a huge amount of food in each one of these. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's actually quite meaty compared to other meat alternatives.
If you told somebody that this was a pork or a beef or anything like that on that level of texture, you could believe that. The sauce is incredible. Very, I would say, destroyable. I would want to destroy all that right there. Everything out here is just a home run. Every room is really pretty too. There's like themes in each area of the restaurant. A best quality daughter. You can also grab cocktails. Well, cheers to you, Chef. Thank you for having us out here. Oh yeah.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we get grilling with Levi Goode at the newest ice house in San Antonio. And next on the show, we cruise up to New Braunfels for our comfort food bistro, serving up juicy rack of lamb, lemon risotto, and so much more. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in New Braunfels off Seguin Avenue to go inside of a restaurant that's been here for 7 years, incorporating local Texas ingredients into crafted dishes, plus ice cold drinks from behind the bar. Let's see what they're serving up at Texas Bistro. Joining us now out here on the patio is owner Colin Campion. Thank you so much for having us. And right in front of us, brother, you guys brought out hits off the menu. I mean, great ways to start the meal. And we just talked about it. You guys are just recently celebrating 7 years here.
That's right.
We were here, I mean, it felt like just yesterday, but it was about 4 years ago. And I want to start here in the front. And this is a beautiful way to serve your tuna, salmon, different kinds of fresh fish. What do you have right here?
Just a little tuna tartare. Here we sweeten it up with a little bit of mango coulis, and we throw a little bit of grapefruit vinaigrette in there.
Oh yeah, and the mango pops. I love the sweetness on there. With the chip, you get a great crunch. going on with this dish right here?
Okay, just a little fried eggplant appetizer. We always like to try to keep some vegetarian options going.
So guess what, guys? The camera just overheated in the Texas heat. We're gonna take the food, move inside, and keep going through the menu. Cheers. Now we're inside in the AC, and you know, it's real nice on the inside as well. You can see it's very poppin' in here right now. It's a great lunch happening. And right in front of us, I want to start with the one that you have here. It's a popper.
Yep, so these are our bistro poppers. They're stuffed with different cheese mixes. We have duck in there, bacon, and some peppers. And then we have like a candied onion glaze down there on the bottom.
That's incredible. It's sweet, the cheese, and then with the crunch. And then right here, right next to it, you got another way that you can, I mean, you can almost add this to a meal, or you could start with it.
They're just smashed potatoes. We deep fry them.
Yeah.
And then these here are tossed with a little garlic aioli and Parmesan.
My goodness. That is a meal in and of itself. Now, another item that we mentioned earlier you can't go wrong with are the burgers that you have on the menu. This one has the egg on it.
We put a little chipotle aioli on there.
Yeah.
The cheese is going to be a cream cheese, bacon, jalapeno mix. This will be served during our brunch hours on Saturdays and Sundays.
It really is like you got brunch and you shoved it into a burger. On to the entrees, rack of lamb.
So this is actually a dish I've been selling in New Braunfels for about 15 years. This is a New Zealand lamb. We crust it with Dijon and then a panko mix, and that sauce in the front there is going to be a balsamic mint reduction, and so it's got some garlic, a little bit of pepper flakes.
There's a wonderful crunch to it, great texture, and that's a lot of meat. That's a lot of food.
Oh yeah.
Happening right next to it, you have a stuffed pepper. What's this?
We do have our stuffed poblano. This particular one is going to be a chorizo poblano. So we make the chorizo in-house. It's going to be sauteed together with zucchini, roasted corn, black beans. Throw in our stewed potatoes, which are stewed in a ranchero sauce.
It's like Southwest on a plate. This is a really hearty meal.
People throw shrimp in it, grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
Last but not least, you have a beautiful shrimp dish. What's going on with this one?
Calling this a Cajun shrimp. We're just blackening the shrimp, sauteing them with tomatoes, bacon, a little spinach, making a sherry cream sauce, and then we decided to throw in a lemon risotto with this one.
Because why not?
Why not?
Thank you so much for having us out here, you guys. Texas Bistro, 7 years here in New Braunfels. Everything that we had right now, great way to start the meal. Come out for happy hour. Make sure to follow them on social media. The shrimp looks amazing. Grab yourself a cocktail. Texas Bistro, y'all.
Coming up next on Texas Eats, we get grilling with Levi Goode at the newest ice house in San Antonio. Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here just north of downtown San Antonio at the Pearl to go inside of a brand new ice house that is an homage to Otto, who is the original founder of the Pearl Brewery. They're also serving up some great bites. They got a fire going on in the back patio, so we're gonna go check it out, talk with owner Levi Goode, and see what they got. Now we're here on the back porch, and with us today is the owner, Levi Goode. Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Now you got a grill going right here, mesquite wood, that charcoal, that smell in the air. Man, it smells like South Texas out here. It's fantastic. And right in front of us, you have 2 redfish fillets, and you're actually gonna get them seasoned up and oiled for one of the dishes. So how do you get started?
Yeah, so this is farm-raised redfish on the half shell. We're gonna oil and then we're gonna season this with our redfish salt.
What's a secret to this seasoning right here? What's an element to it that makes it stand out?
Well, you know, it's got a lot. It's got some dried Mexican chilies. It's got garlic. It's got thyme. It's got lots of good stuff that we like. Next step is the grill. So what we're gonna do, grab it on the tail side, which is the thinner side. We're gonna go flesh side down.
All right, Levi, so I know this has got to cook for just a couple minutes. Once they're ready, flip them over, and then it's time to start plating. Right off the grill, onto the tray right here. Both of these fillets look absolutely delicious. All that butter on top. What's the next step?
Yeah, so the next step is we're gonna squeeze a little charred lemon on top, which kind of just really brightens that up.
Oh yeah, and especially when you char it, caramelize the sugars that are naturally in there.
Beautiful. So then we'll have a couple extras for people to kind of create that the way they like to.
Love it.
We've got some cebollas that have also been on the grill. Chilies chorreados.
Woo! Levi, this dish looks amazing. I'm excited to dive into it. You also have other dishes coming out of the kitchen, so we're gonna go inside of the dining room and get ready to eat. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Now we're here in the dining room, and right in front of us, the kitchen has brought out a lot of big items off the menu, but we gotta dive into the fish right here. Right off the grill, butter, seasoning. I mean, it doesn't get any better. The lemon on there, so we got a fork. That looks beautiful. Here we go, cheers to you. Bam, that's the bite. Ooh,
tasty.
That is incredible. I need that seasoning. I need to pocket that seasoning and put it on everything. This is a bratwurst. And you got it loaded up. It's sauerkraut on top.
We do. We have some bach braised onions on there as well, and homemade bratwurst.
Cheers to you. Here we go, the brat. Here's some elbow. Bam. Juicy, tender, flavorful, very savory. You have the pollo cesados dish, which I've had before. Love the flavor, and it's a little bit different than your traditional pollo cesados, right?
Right, yeah, it's a citrus and chili marinade.
Little color on the outside, onions, chili chorreados, tomatoes on there. Baracho beans?
That's right.
Man. The pollo cesados, here we go, on the tortilla. Bam.
Yeah?
With the chili chorreados. Beautiful. It's got to come out here. Otto's Ice House, newest spot to visit here near the Pearl. I tell you what, especially when the weather gets really nice outside, going out there, relaxing in the summer, going into the fall, it's going to be beautiful out there, especially with the view of the river, all the food that you have. I mean, the fish is rocking. That fish, you got to come out here and get that redfish, the pollo cesados. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Texas Eats will be right back after the break.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information and a map on all the restaurants that you've seen on today's show, just go to our website, texaseatstv.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV. And don't forget to join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning and 11 o'clock at night right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas eats. I upgraded my home with a Connecticut water system, and it has changed everything.
And the best part? Installation was quick and easy, and their team had us up and running in no time. Connecticut systems use zero electricity and are rated the most efficient in the world.
And I've ditched bottled water thanks to the K5 reverse osmosis system.
And right now, get interest-free financing for 12 months, plus a free RO system when you buy a Connecticut water softener.
Call Connecticut today. Love your water, upgrade your life.
Since the 1800s, APCO has delivered high-quality chorizo to Texas families all across the Lone Star State. With their heart in San Antonio, this family-owned company has become synonymous with superior products like their chorizo especial, their premium chorizo, longaniza, and so much more. Tradition, freshness, flavor. It's not just chorizo, it's a San Antonio tradition. APCO brand meats, where every bite tells a story.